Hello students. Today we are going to solve Staff Selection Commission Combined Higher Secondary Level Exam Tier 1 paper 9th March 2023 Shift 1 paper. A very best of luck to you all before moving. If you want to practice all the questions from this paper and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Let's begin with question number 1. Question 1. How many red cars are there? So in the given figure, how many red cars are there? So here the square portion or the numbers in the square portion indicate red cars, number of red cars. Here number 8 represents only number of red cars, whereas 14 represents so number of red cars as well as black cars, right? So 14 represent, whereas number 6 represents so red cars as well as blue cars, or the cars which are both red and blue, whereas number 5 represents so number of cars which are all black, red and blue, right? All the colors. Therefore, according to the question, how many red cars are there? So we have to add all the numbers 14, 5, 6 and 8, because these numbers are inside the square portion, right? Therefore, so number of red cars are 14 plus 8 plus 6 plus 5. So which is equal to 22 plus 6, 28 plus 5, 33. So there are 33 red cars. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 2. If a mirror is placed on the line AB, then out of the option figures, which figure will be the right image of the question figure? Here is the question figure, right? We have to find the mirror image of the given question figure. So for this, so let us make 4 parts in the question figure, right? So first, second, third and fourth. So let us find mirror image of the first part, right? So for that, on the right side of the given figure, right? So let us make 4 parts like this. So mirror image of the first part. So will be, so shaded part comes first, right? Since this shaded part is to the right of the first part, in the mirror image, so this will be to the left, right? And the next part, this part will be as it is, will be blank. So consider the second part. So the mirror image of the second part will be like this, right? So whereas third part will be, so below this, yes, a horizontal line, right? Horizontal line and this diagonal like this, right? And come to the fourth part, here the mirror image will be again a horizontal line, right? Here to the right side, there will be a shaded part, and like this part, these two lines, right? So these two slanted lines will be like this, right? So look at the option figures, right? So whereas in figure A, so this part is wrong, which I'm showing now, right? So whereas in figure B, yes, this part is wrong, right? This slanted line is wrong, right? Whereas in figure C, yeah, look at figure C, this part is wrong, right? This part. Therefore, figure C is not the answer. Whereas in figure D, so which is exactly same as the mirror image which I have drawn here, right? Right? Therefore, option D is the right answer, which is mirror image of the given figure. Therefore, option D. Question 3. In the following question, 4 number pairs are given. In each pair, the number on the left side is related to the number on the right side with some logic, rule or relation. 3 pairs are similar on the basis of same logic or rule or relation. Select the odd one out from the given alternatives. So there is a note here. Operation should be performed on the whole numbers without breaking down the number into its constituent digits. For example, 13 So operations on 13 such as adding, subtracting or multiplication etc. to 13 can be performed. Breaking down 13 into 1 and 3 and then performing mathematical operations on 1 and 3 is not allowed. Right. So here are 4 number pairs are given. Right. So let us consider option A. Here first number is 3,375 whereas second number is 13,500. Right. So here, so first number 3375 into 4. When 4 is multiplied to the given number, you will get the second number which is 13,500. Right. So whereas in option B, right. So 2,125. 25 into 4. When 4 is multiplied to the first number, you will get 8,500, which is not the second number here. Here second number is 8,600, right? So consider third pair. So 2685 into 4 gives 10,740, right? So 5 into 4, 20, and so 8 into 4, 32 plus 4, 32 plus 2, 34. So 27, right? So it is 10,740. So first number into 4 is equal to second number. So whereas in option D, 1595, 1595 into 4, so which is equal to 6,380, which is second number, right? Here the logic is, so first number into 4 is equal to second number, right? So only in option B, right? So 2125 and 8,600. So this pair does not follow this rule, which is first number into 4 is equal to second number. Therefore, option B is odd one here, right? So option B is the answer. Question number 4. A series is given with one term missing. Select the correct alternative from the given ones that will complete the series. So here is the given series, right? So here we need to find the last cluster of letters, right? So consider the first cluster, which is LOG. LOG. For our reference, I have just written the positional value of each letter here, right? So positional value of L is 12, right? And O is 15, whereas G is 7, right? Similarly, the second cluster, FLH, right? So consider the first letters in each cluster. So L and F. So L positional value is 12. F positional value is 6, right? So 12 and 6. Therefore, we can write 12 minus 6 or L minus 6 as F, right? Similarly, in the third cluster, ZII, right? So F is 6. 6 minus 6, F minus 6 is 0. 0 is nothing but Z, right? So previous letter to A is Z. Therefore, 0 is nothing but Z, right? 0 or 26. Both are correct. Consider the next letter cluster TFJ. Right? So here Z is 26 or 0, right? Minus 6. So 26 minus 6 gives 20. So which is nothing but T, right? In the last, so NCK. So T is 20. 20 minus 6 is 14, which is nothing but N, right? Similarly, in the last letter cluster that we need to find here, so N is 14. 14 minus 6 is 8. 8 is nothing but H, right? H. Consider the second letters, O, L, I, F, C, and at last, right? So here, how O and L are related. Positional value of O is 15, L is 12. So O minus 3 is L, right? So L is 12, I is 9. So 12 minus 3, right? So next, 9 minus 3 is 6, which is nothing but F, right? F minus 3. F minus 3 is 6 minus 3, nothing but C. C is 3. So C minus 3. So 3 minus 3 is 0. 0 is nothing but Z. right? So last letter, that means all third letters, right? So G, here G is 7. H is, how G and H are related? So H is 8. So we can write G plus 1 is equal to H, right? So similarly, H plus 1. H is 8, I is 9, H plus 1 is I, right? Similarly, I plus 1 is J, J plus 1 is K. So K plus 1 is L, right? Therefore, so the last letter cluster should be HZL. So option C is the right answer, right? So the number should be, number 6 should be subtracted from the first letter. So number 3 should be subtracted from the second letter, and number 1 should be added to third letter to get the last letter cluster. Therefore, HZL option C is the right answer. Question 5. In the following question, select the missing number from the given series. Here the first number is 129. Second number is 126. Here the difference is 3, right? So 129 minus 3 gives 126. Whereas the third number is 123. So difference between second and third number, 126 minus 3 is 123, right? So next number is 120. So 123 minus 3 is 120. And 117. So the difference is 3 here. So 120 minus 3 gives 117. Therefore, the last number should be, so 117 minus 3 gives 114. Therefore, the last number should be option B, 114. Question number 6. Words given on the left side of double colon are related with each other by some logic or rule or relation. Select the missing word or word pair on the right side of double colon from the given alternatives based on the same logic or rule or relation. Here, design is related to architect. That means design is created by an architect. Here, the first word is design. Design. First word is related to second word, which is architect. Right? So design is created by architect, right? So created by architect, right? Here the first word is a thing. So this can be an act also. First word is a thing or an act, and the second word is a person, right? So in the same manner, the relation between first and the second word, right? Here look at option D, furniture. Furniture is a thing, right? So furniture is created by carpenter, a person, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer, right? Which follows the same rule. Here the first word is a thing or an act which is created by the second word, who is a person, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question number 7. If 96C3 is equal to 32 and 288C8 is equal to 36, then 408C6 is equal to. Here, C represents divided by, right? C represents divided by, because 96C3, that means 96 divided by 3 is equal to 32, right? So 288 divided by 8, the second relation, is equal to 36. Therefore, 408C6. So 408, C means divided by 6 is equal to. So 6 into 6, 6 into 8, right? Therefore, the answer is 68. Option C is the right answer. Question number 8. Arrange the given words in the sequence in which they occur in the dictionary, right? Here are 5 words: wage, waste, west, and wave, right? So we'll consider W, right? Here W is a common letter, right? So W, 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 W. So in all the 5 given words, W is common, and the second letter is A, right? So in 4 words, A is the second letter. So W, A, W, A, W, A, W, A. Whereas in one word, E is the second letter. We'll consider this E at last because E comes after A, right? So third letters are G, I, yes, and V, at last it is yes, right? Therefore, G comes first, we'll consider WAG. Then in the second word, it is I comes after G, then comes yes, then comes V, right? So, which is in wave, and at last it is West, WES. You can consider the last letter also, right? Now consider the first word, wage. So after G, E is the letter. So so we have to consider wage as the first word, and WAIST, and thirdly it is waste, WASTE, right? So WAVE. Therefore, the order is, so wage is first word, waste second one, and waste third one, wave is fifth word, west is fourth word. Therefore, the order should be 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. Option A is the right answer. Question number 9. Select the option figure in which the given figure is embedded. Rotation is not allowed. Here is the given figure. So which is embedded in option B. Look at option B, right? So this part which I am showing now. So here the given figure is embedded in option B, right? Question number 10. In the following question, 4 number pairs are given. In each pair, the number on the left side is related to the number on the right side with some logic or rule or relation. 3 pairs are similar on the basis of same logic or rule or relation. Select the odd one out from the given alternatives. There is a note that operation should be performed on the whole numbers without breaking down the numbers into its constituent digits. Right? Here are 4 pairs of numbers given. Right? Let us consider the first pair. So 3,333, which is the first number, and 6,666 is the second number. When first number is multiplied by 2, you will get second number, right? So similarly, in the second pair, 4,444 into 2 gives 8,888. Similarly, for the third pair, right? So 2,222 into 2 gives 4,444. But in the last pair, so 5,555, when multiplied by 2, you won't get 7,777. Instead, you will get 11,110. Therefore, option D is the odd one, right? Where first number into 2 is not the second number, according to option D. Therefore, option D is the odd one. Question number 11. In a certain code language, TEFLOANS is coded as 205612122638. SERGEANT is coded as some numbers here. What is the code for UNIQUELY in that code language? So I have just taken the positional values of all the alphabets here. So consider TEFLOANS. Right, is coded as 2056. Here, positional value of T is 20. Therefore, T is coded as 20. Right? E is coded as its positional value, which is 5. F is coded as 6, whereas L is coded as its positional value is 1, 2. Right? 12. L is coded as 12. Whereas O is coded as, so again 12. But positional value of O is 15 here, right? Its opposite positional value is 12. Therefore, O is coded as 12. Here 12 is opposite positional value of O. Whereas A is coded as, here 26 is written, A's positional value is 1. Its opposite value is 26. Therefore, A is coded with its opposite positional value. Whereas N also coded with opposite positional value, which is 13, right? So opposite value is 13, whereas opposite positional value of S is 8. 8. Therefore, so the given word, so TEFLOANS is coded as the numbers 20, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 6, 1, 3, 8. Similarly, the second word, so SERGEANT is coded as these numbers. So in the same way, uniquely in that code language. So UNI, QUELY. So in each case, there are 8 letters, right? So let us divide. So let us consider first 4 letters. So in each letter, we have to consider their respective positional values. So positional value of U is 21. N is, so what is N? It is 14. I is 9, whereas Q is 17, right? And opposite positional value of U, right? So opposite positional value of U is, so it is 6, right? Opposite positional value of E is 22. Opposite positional value of L is 15, whereas Y is, opposite positional value of Y is 2. Therefore, uniquely is coded as 21, 14, 917, 622, 152. Therefore, option A is the right answer, right? So the code for uniquely is 2114917622152. Option A. Question 12. In the following question below are given some statements followed by some conclusions based on those statements. Taking the given statements to be true, even if they seem to be at variance from commonly known facts. Read all the conclusions and then decide which of the given conclusion logically follows the given statements. Here, students, there are 2 statements followed by 3 conclusions. Let us represent these statements in the form of Venn diagram, right? Here, the first one, all Z are D. That means there is a set Z which is completely included in set D, right? So we'll consider set Z which is included in set D, right? That means all Z are D. And the second one, no Y is Z. Strictly, there is no relation between Y and Z. No Y is Z. Therefore, Y is excluded from Z, set Z, right? So here, Y can be inside set D, right? So based on the condition, here, this is set D and set Z is here. So strictly, there is no relation between Z and Y according to second statement. But the set Y can be inside D, right? Though there is no direct relation between D and Y given according to the statements, you can consider set Y inside D. That means, so no Y is Z. There is no relation between Y and Z, right? And also in the first case here also, there is no direct relation between Z and Y, right? So we'll consider these 2 cases. So consider the conclusions now. Some D are not Y. Some D are not Y. Consider case 1. Some portion of D are not Y. Strictly, there is no relation between Y and Z. So this portion of D is not Y. Therefore, a true conclusion, right? And the second one, some Z are not Y. Some Z are not Y. So some Z are not Y. It's a true conclusion. Because of second statement, no Y is Z, therefore some Z are not Y. And the third one, some D are Z. Some D, this portion, which I am showing now. So this portion, some D are Z, therefore a true conclusion. So consider the second case. Second case, right? So again, consider first conclusion. Some D are not Y. So this portion of D, which I am showing now, so portion of Z, right, are not Y, which is true. And the second one, some Z are not Y, some Z are not Y, a true conclusion because of second statement. And the third conclusion, some D are Z, some D are Z, yes, because of first statement, some D are Z, a true conclusion. Therefore, all the conclusions are true, right? Therefore, option A, all conclusions follow, right? Option A is the right answer. Question number 13. After interchanging the given 2 signs, what will be the value of the given equation? Here is the equation. We have to interchange multiplication and division signs, into and division signs, right? So let us consider the given equation 47 plus 13 divided by 65. That means into 65. We have to take into instead of divided by. Into 5. So divided by 5 minus 16. Right? So here students, we are following BODMAS rule. Right? BODMAS means we need to remove the bracket first. There is no bracket to remove here. Next comes off part. There is no off part. That means percentage or square root or cube root or square or cube, etc. Right? There is no off part here. So next comes division. So let us solve the division part here. 47 plus 13 into 65 by 5 is 13 minus 16. So next comes multiplication. So 47 plus 13 into 13, 169 minus 16. So next comes addition followed by subtraction, right? So 47 plus 169, which is 216 minus 16 is equal to 200. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question number 14. In the following questions, select the odd letter or letters from the given alternatives. So let us consider the first option, L, M, N, O. So in an alphabetical series, L, M, N, O are consecutive letters, right? So L comes first, L plus 1 is M. So next letter is N, next letter is O. These are consecutive letters, right? Consecutive letters. So whereas I, J, K, L. So I comes before J, right? I, J, K, L. These are all also consecutive letters. Whereas A, B, C, D. So A, B, C, and D are consecutive letters. Whereas B, D, E, F. They are not consecutive. Not consecutive. Right? So though B comes first before D. So after B, the letter C comes. So because B plus 1 gives C. C plus 1 gives D, D plus 1 gives E, right? Therefore, B, D, E, F are not consecutive letters in an alphabetical series. Therefore, option D is the odd one, right? Question 15. Select the option that is related to the third number in the same way as the first number is related to the second number and the fifth number is related to the sixth number. Here first and second numbers are related as first number is 14. So 14 is to 210. Here 210 can be written as 14 into 15 or 14 into 14 plus 1, right? Therefore, 14 and 210 are related as 14 is to 14 into 15 or 14 into 14 plus 1. Similarly, fifth and sixth numbers are. So, 16 is to 272. Right? So, 272 can be written as 16 into 17 or 16 into the number plus 1. So, 16 plus 1. Right? Therefore, so third and fourth numbers are. So third number is 13. 13 is to, what is fourth number? Fourth number should be 13 into next number, which is 14. Right? What is 13 into 14? So which is 182. So 14 into 3. So 42. Yeah. 182 is the answer, which is fourth number. Right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 16. How many quadrilaterals are there in the given figure? Quadrilaterals are nothing but the figures which have 4 sides. Right? In the given figure, so there is a big quadrilateral given in which there are small individual quadrilaterals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 individual quadrilaterals. Right? So let us consider individual quadrilateral first. So individually, there are 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Totally, there are 9 individual quadrilaterals. So let us consider rows. So here there are 4 rows in the given figure. Right? Consider first row. Right? So if you consider rows, in first row, if you combine first and second quadrilateral, you will get a rectangle. A rectangle is again a quadrilateral which has 4 sides. So combine 3 and 4. 3 plus 4 Next 4 plus 5, you will get a rectangle. Combine all 3, 4 and 5. You will get a rectangle in the second row, right? Consider third row. Combine 6 and 7. You will get a rectangle. And in the last row, combine 8 and 9. Right? Again, you will get a rectangle. Therefore, if you consider individual rows, so you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So 6 quadrilaterals you will get. Now consider columns or vertically if you consider. Vertically if you consider. So combine 5 and 7. 5 and 7, you will get a rectangle. Combine 3, 4 and 6. 3, 4 and 6. Right? You will get a rectangle. Now combine first 2 rows totally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? And the second and third row. Right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, third and fourth row, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8 and 9. Right? Now consider first 3 rows. Combine first 3 rows. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 7. 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. First 3 rows and last 3 rows. That means second, third and fourth. Right? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 8 and 9. Right? So vertically if you consider, there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 quadrilaterals. Right? So now there is a big quadrilateral which is already given. So there is a big quadrilateral combining all small quadrilaterals. So 1, 2, 3 up to 9. So there is one big quadrilateral. Right? So totally there are 9 plus 6, 15 plus 7, 22 plus 1, 23 quadrilaterals in the given figure. Right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question number 17. S is the sister of T, R is the brother of S, and U is wife of W, and T is father of U. How is T related to W? So let us use some symbols to represent the relations, right? So here we use a circular symbol for all females. So let us make a family tree using these symbols. So we use a square or a rectangle symbol for all males, and a single horizontal line for siblings, right? So double horizontal line for couple, married couple, and a vertical line or slightly slanted lines for difference in generation, right? So difference of generation. That means father to daughter, father to son, or mother to daughter, or mother to son, like that. Given that S is the sister of T. So S and T are siblings. So S is sister of T. S and single horizontal line T. Since S is sister, so S is a female, right? Next, R is the brother of S. So R and S are siblings. R is brother of S and R is a male, right? And U is the wife of W. So who is U here? T is the father of U, right? Here T is father of U, therefore T is a male and T and U are. So the relation is, yes, difference of generation. So use a single vertical line, right? So T is father of U, right? And U is the wife of W. So U is the wife, therefore U is a female. So wife of W, therefore U and W are married couple and W is a male, right? Here the question is, how is T related to W? So how is T related to W? For W, T becomes wife's father, right? So wife's father, that means father-in-law. Therefore, T is father-in-law of W, therefore option A. Question 18. Select the figure from the given options that can replace the question mark in the following series. So in the following series, there are 4 figures, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to find the 4th one, right? So for that, let us consider the first figure. So which has a circular portion here, which is shaded already, and a triangular portion, which is pointing upwards, right? So this triangular portion pointing upwards, right? Whereas in the second figure, this circular portion in the second figure, it is not shaded. In the third figure, it is again shaded. Therefore, in the fourth figure, the circular figure or the circular portion should be non-shaded. Again, in the fifth figure, it is shaded. Therefore, in the fourth figure, pick the figure in the given options in which the circular portion is not shaded. Therefore, so look at the options here, right? In option A, C, and D, circular portion is not shaded. Therefore, option B is not the answer here. Therefore, we need to consider only option A, B, and D. A, C, and D, not B. A, C, and D. So consider the remaining things, right? Here, consider this part, the lower part here, which I am showing now. The lower part, right? So this part, right? In the second figure, the position of the lower part is changed, right? Therefore, the first figure, when it is rotated through 90 degree in anti-clockwise direction, rotated through 90 degree in anti-clockwise direction, we'll consider the second figure, right? In the third figure, when the second figure is rotated through 90 degree, again in the anti-clockwise direction, you will get third figure. Therefore, fourth figure has to be like this circular figure, and this portion which I am showing now here, this should be to the left like this, right? Pick the option in which this portion, this triangular portion is to the left, right? So among three, A, C, and D, so in option D, this triangular portion is not to the left. Therefore, either A is the correct answer or C is the correct answer, right? Consider the remaining things, right? In first figure, this triangular portion, this triangular thing is pointing upwards, whereas in the second figure, it is pointing to the left like this, and it is shaded. Pointing to the left and it is shaded. Whereas in the third figure, there is a small pentagon, but forget about the shape. Only the tip we need to consider, which is pointing downwards. That means the pointing, either it is a triangle or a pentagon, right? Its direction is changing, right? In each case, it is rotated through 90 degree in anti-clockwise direction, right? Therefore, in the fourth figure, right, this figure has to be a shaded figure and it should face the right direction, right? Therefore, look at option A and C. Option A and C. In option C, it is facing left, but it has to face right, right? Therefore, this pentagon has to face right. Therefore, option A is the right answer, which is shaded here, right? Shaded. Therefore, option A is the fourth figure. Question 19. Words given on the left side of double colon are related with each other by some logic or rule or relation. Select the missing word or word pair on the right side of double colon from the given alternatives based on the same logic or rule or relation. Here, in the given word pair, tea is related to cup. That means tea is served in a cup. It is served in a cup. Right? Among the given four options, so option B follows the same logic because food is often served on a plate, right? Therefore, option B follows the same logic of the given word pair, right? Question 20. Out of the given words, 3 are similar in a certain manner. However, one option is not like the other 3. Select the option which is different from the rest. Here option A is banana, B is apple, C is grape, whereas option D is cauliflower, right? So here banana, apple and grape are fruits, whereas cauliflower is a vegetable, right? Therefore, cauliflower is the odd one, right? Therefore, option D. Question 21. A piece of paper is folded and punched as shown below in the question figures. From the given answer figures, indicate how it will appear when opened. Here, a piece of paper is folded along the dotted lines. Two dotted lines are given. Along the lines, a piece of paper is folded on either side, right? And it is punched like this, right? So we'll consider only the left side now, right? And punched like this, we'll consider the left side. So the punched portion is just like a right angle triangle like this. When the paper is unfolded, so the image will be the mirror image of the right angle. So the cut portion, mirror image of the cut portion. And the second figure is like this, second cut portion. And when the paper is unfolded, it looks like this, right? And the third cut portion is like this, this one. So when the paper is unfolded, it looks like this, right? So we'll consider the right side of the cut portion, right? So cut portion is like this. When the paper is unfolded, it looks like this. Exactly the mirror image of the punched portion, right? Mirror image. These two are mirror images, right? And the cut portion is, in the second row, it is like this. When the paper is opened, so it looks like this, right? And in the third row, cut portion is like this, right? So when it is unfolded, it looks like this, right? Therefore, when the paper is unfolded fully, so the image of the punched portion, right? Image of the punched portion looks like this. So which is exactly same as option A. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 22. In a certain code language, girl is coded as QWNL. What is the code for kept in that code language? Here, girl is coded as. For our reference, I have written the positional value of each alphabet here. So, girl, GIRL, right? So, here, G positional value is 7, right? So, when we add 5 to the positional value of G, so G plus 5, so 7 plus 5 is 12, which is L, right? So 7 plus 5 is 12 here, right? Therefore, G is coded as L here. So in QWNL, L is the code for G, right? So I plus 5, we'll consider I plus 5. Positional value of I is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. So 14 is the positional value of N, right? Whereas R is 18. So 18 plus 5 is 23. So which is the positional value for W, right? Whereas L is 12. 12 plus 5 is 17. 17 is the positional value of Q. Therefore, girl is coded as QWNL. In the same way, kept is coded as. So here, positional value of K is 11. 11 plus 5. 11 plus 5 is 16. So 16 is the positional value for P. Whereas positional value of E. So in kept, yes, E is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 is the positional value for G, right? And the third letter is P, right? Here P is 16. 16 plus 5 is 21. 21 is the positional value of U. Whereas T is 20. 20 plus 5 is 25. 25 is the positional value of Y. Therefore, kept is coded as YUJP. So option C is the right answer. Question 23. Words given on the left side of double colon are related with each other by some logic or rule or relation. Select the missing word or word pair on the right side of double colon from the given alternatives based on the same logic or rule or relation. Here, pen is related to author, therefore axe is related to. Here, an author typically uses a pen to write, right? Similarly, a woodcutter typically uses an axe to chop down trees, right? Therefore, option B, woodcutter, is the right answer. Question 24. Select the option in which the numbers share the same relationship in set as that shared by the numbers in the given set. So there is a note. Operation should be performed on the whole numbers without breaking down the number into its constituent digits. Say for example 13. Right? So operations on 13. So operations may be addition, subtraction or multiplication or division. Right? So operations on 13 should be performed. You should not break down 13 into its constituent numbers as 1 and 3 like that. Right? So therefore, so we're considering the whole numbers. Right? So in the given two sets, right? So consider first set. So it has three numbers 79, 89 and 101. In the second set also we have three numbers 31, 41 and 47. So all these numbers are prime numbers. Right? So how these prime numbers are related? Right? How these prime numbers are related? For that, let us consider prime numbers starting from 1. So from 1 to 100 we'll consider. So we have only 101 after 100. So up to 101 we'll consider prime numbers. Right? So prime numbers are, so 1 is not the prime number because 1 is divisible by only 1. Because there is only one number. Prime numbers are nothing but the numbers which are divisible by 1 and the number itself. Therefore, 1 cannot be considered as a prime number. So, prime number always starts from 2. Right? 2 is a prime number. Next comes 3. 5 is a prime number. So, next comes 7, 11, 13. Next comes 17, 19, then 23, right? Next comes 29. So we'll take first 10 numbers, right? So first 10 numbers. So after 29, so 31, a prime number, 37. Next comes 41. After that 43, right? Next comes 47. These are the numbers divisible by 1 and the number itself, right? So 59, next comes 61, 67, next comes 71. So the next 10 numbers, right? So after 71, we have 73, then 79, then 83, next comes 89, so 97. So after 97, we have 101. So up to 101, so we'll consider the prime numbers, right? So up to 101, so 6 numbers at last, right? So considering their positions, here 2 is the first prime number, right? So first prime number is 2, second is 3. So in the given set, so 79, 89 and 101. So 79, so where is the position of 79? So 10, then 20. So 79 is 22nd prime number. It is 22nd prime number. Right? 22nd prime number. So whereas 89. So 89 is 24th prime number. Whereas 101 is 26th prime number. Look at their positions, 22nd, 24th and 26th, right? And the difference in their position is 2, right? So difference in their position, consecutive positions is 2 here. Right? Similarly, in the second set of numbers, 31, 41, 47. So 31. So what's the position of 31 here? So it is 11th prime number. 11th number. Whereas 41 is, so it is 13th. So look at the difference. So 11th and 13th position difference is 2 here. Right? Whereas next number 47. 47 position is 15th position. Therefore, the difference is 2 here. Similarly, among the given options, right? So, which set of numbers follows the same logic here? So that the difference in their position should be 2, right? Consider option A. Option A. Right? So, 43, 47, 59. So, position of 43 is 14, right? So, 43 is 14th prime number. Whereas 47 47 is 15th. So 15th. So the difference between the position is only 1. Right? Therefore, option A does not follow the same logic, same rule, right? Whereas 59, so 59 is 17th prime number. Here the difference is 2. But in the first case, difference is only 1. Therefore, option A is not the answer. Consider option B. Option B, 53. So what is the position of 53 here? So 53 is 16th prime number. Am I right? So whereas 61 is, so 18th prime number, right? Whereas next number 67 is 61, it is 19th prime number, 19th, right? Therefore, option B does not follow the same logic. Consider option C, right? So now 29 is 10th prime number. It is 10th number. Whereas 37, it is 12th prime number. Whereas 43 is, yes, 14th prime number. So look at the differences, right? So difference in their positions is 2. Therefore, option C follows the same logic. So the difference in the position of the prime numbers is equal to 2. Right? So whereas option D does not follow the same logic, you can verify, right? So 17 is 7th number, 7th prime number. Whereas 19 is 8th number and 23 is 9th number. So the difference is only 1 here, right? Only 1. Therefore, option C follows the same logic, right? Logic of the given number pairs. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 25. If a mirror is placed on the line AB, then out of the option figures, which figure will be the right image of the question figure? Right? This is the question figure. So we'll make 4 parts in the question figure. So first, second, third part and fourth part. So we consider the mirror image of the first part, right? So consider a square here. Make 4 parts in that. So consider image of the first part, right? So image of the first part will be like this. Since first part is not the symmetrical part here, symmetrical one. So image of the first part will be like this, right? Whereas image of the second part, since second part is a symmetrical part, right? Symmetrical one. So it looks exactly same as the original one, right? So the image looks exactly same as the question figure. Consider the third part, right? So third part will be here, right? So it looks like, so horizontal line will be as it is, like this, right? And this diagonal part or a slanted line looks like this. Whereas fourth part will be, right? So this right angle triangle, so this right angle should be below the horizontal line like this, and a square should end with a square, right? And there is a slight change in that. You have to extend this line, horizontal line, like this. After that, there should be a square. Therefore, option C is the right answer, right? So option C is the mirror image of the given question figure. Question 26. Wali painting is the folk painting of dash state of India. It is the folk painting of Maharashtra state of India. Here, Wali painting is a form of tribal art mostly created by the tribal people from the North Sahyadri range in Maharashtra. The Wali tribe is one of the largest tribe in India, located outside of Mumbai. So, Wali tribe. The style of Wali painting was not recognized until 1970s, even though the tribal style of art is thought to date back as early as 10th century AD. The Warli culture is centered on the concept of Mother Nature. So it is centered on the concept of Mother Nature. Mother Nature and elements of nature are often focal points depicted in Wali painting. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 27. Who is famously known as Bihar Kesari? Here the options are Rajendra Prasad, Shri Krishna Sinha, Karpuri Thakur and Lala Lajpat Rai. Here, Shri Krishna Sinha is known as Bihar Kesari. Here, Shri Krishna Sinha was the first Chief Minister of Bihar. Even he is credited to be the first Chief Minister in India to have ended the Zamindari system. He led the Dalit entry into Vaidyanath Dham Temple, Deoghar. He was a Gandhian freedom fighter. Right? He served as the first Chief Minister of Bihar from 1946 to 1961. 1961. He also served as the Finance Minister of Bihar from 1957 to 1961. So 1957 to 61, he served as Finance Minister. Finance Minister of Bihar, while dispensing his duties as the Chief Minister. Right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 28. The value added of a firm is calculated as. Here, value added describes the value that a company adds to a raw material or intermediate goods during the production process. So the difference between the value of output and the value of intermediate products is used to calculate the national income using the value added method. Therefore, value added is equal to, so value of output minus value of intermediate products. Value of intermediate products. Therefore, among the four options, so value added of a firm is calculated as value of production of the firm minus value of intermediate goods used by the firm. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 29. In which year was Razia removed from the throne of the Delhi Sultanate? Here, option B is the right answer. In 1240, so Razia was removed from the throne of the Delhi Sultanate. Razia belonged to the slave dynasty. So she belonged to the slave dynasty. She was the first and the last Muslim woman ruler of medieval India. She appointed Jamaluddin Yaqut as the highest officer of cavalry. She abandoned Parda and appeared before the public in male dress. She saved the empire from Mongol invasion. She died in the year 1240, 1240 AD. Right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 30. The Chief Minister of which state launched Football for All in the state to take the culture of football to the grassroots? So, Chief Minister of Odisha state launched Football for All. So, Odisha CM Naveen Patnaik on 10th October 2022. 10th October 2022. So, CM Naveen Patnaik. He launched Football for All in the state to take the culture of football to the grassroots. It has been initiated by FIFA in Odisha in partnership with the Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology and Kalinga Institute of Social Sciences. This is the first such program of FIFA in India that aims at promoting football among school children. Option D is the right answer. Question 31. Who among the following won the men's singles title of the US Open 2022? Here among the four options. So option D, Carlos Alcaraz is the right answer. So won the men's singles title of the US Open 2022. Here Carlos Alcaraz Garcia. So the full name is Carlos Alcaraz Garcia. Garcia was born on May 5th, 2003. May 5th, 2003 in Spain. He started playing tennis at the age of 3 and trained at the Juan Carlos Ferrero Tennis Academy in Spain. Alcaraz turned professional in 2018 at the age of 15. In 2019, he won his first professional title at the ITF M15 in Spain. In 2020, Alcaraz won his first ATP Challenger title at the age of 16, becoming the youngest player to win an ATP Challenger event in a decade. Carlos Alcaraz won his first Grand Slam after defeating C. Ruud in a nail-biting 4-set match in the men's singles title of the US Open 2022 tournament. Option D is the right answer. Question 32. Which country will host the FIFA Women's World Cup in 2023? So option B, Australia and New Zealand is the right answer. New Zealand and Australia will host the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. FIFA announced its decision after its governing council held a vote by video conference. The joint bid submitted by Football Federation Australia and New Zealand Football received 22 of the 35 valid votes cast by the FIFA council members, with the Colombian Football Association having obtained 13 votes. FIFA's decision means South America is still waiting to host its first Women's World Cup, a tournament that was first played in 1991. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 33. The 5th edition of the Khelo India Youth Games will be held in dash cities in Madhya Pradesh. So, will be held in 8 cities in Madhya Pradesh. So option C is the right answer. This was announced by Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur at an event in New Delhi in the presence of Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan. The Khelo India Youth Games will be held at 8 locations. More than 8,500 athletes and sportspersons are expected to participate in the sporting event. Khelo India Youth Games was started in 2016. It was started in 2016 and provided a very effective platform for the youth of the country to showcase their performance and talents in sports. Minister Anurag Thakur said that Madhya Pradesh is now showing its excellence in every sector, and State Chief Minister has improved the infrastructure of sports and built up a big infrastructure of shooting and water sports. Question 34. Which of the following statements is not correct regarding mixtures? Here option A, colloids are heterogeneous mixtures in which the particle size is large. So which is not correct? Not correct, because a homogeneous non-crystalline substance consisting of large molecules or ultra-microscopic particles of one substance dispersed through a second substance is called a colloid. Right? So whereas option B, the major component of a solution is called a solvent, is correct. Right? Whereas the minor component of a solution is called solute, which is also correct. And a solution is a homogeneous mixture of 2 or more substances, which is also correct. Whereas the first one is not correct. Here generally colloid is a substance of gelatinous consistency, right? And it is not a heterogeneous mixture. It is a homogeneous mixture. Therefore, option A is not correct sentence. Question 35. Who among the following discovered the neutrons? Here, among the following options, J. Chadwick, E. Goldstein, Niels Bohr, and Ernst Rutherford. Here, James Chadwick discovered the neutrons, right? So he discovered the presence of neutrons in the nucleus of an atom. Here, an atom is the smallest unit of any chemical element, right? So atom is made up of electrons, protons, and neutrons. The electron carries a negative charge and proton carries an equal to an electron but a positive charge, and the neutrons are neutral, right? So proton and neutrons reside in the nucleus. So an atom consists of a nucleus, right? So which has protons and neutrons, and electrons revolve around the nucleus, right? Like this. And proton carries positive charge, electron carries negative charge. Therefore, option A, James Chadwick discovered the neutrons. Question 36. Which of the following statement is correct regarding air pressure? So regarding air pressure, here the first option, high pressure is associated with cloudy skies and wet weather. Here, high pressure is generally associated with clear skies and calm weather, not cloudy and wet weather. This is because high pressure involves air sinking towards the surface of the earth, which inhibits cloud information. Therefore, first option, option A is not correct. Not correct. Consider option B. Low pressure is associated with clear and sunny skies. Right? So in option B, low pressure is often associated with cloudy skies and wet weather. Right? Not clear and sunny skies. Low pressure involves air rising from the Earth's surface, which can lead to cloud information and precipitation. Right? Therefore, option B is also not correct. Not correct. Consider option C. The air always moves from high pressure areas to low pressure areas. So which is correct? Which is correct. This is because air always moves along pressure gradients from areas of high pressure to areas of low pressure in an attempt to equalize the pressure. This movement of air is what we experience as wind. Right? So consider the fourth option, the air pressure is lowest at sea level and increases with height. So the air pressure is highest at sea level, which is highest at sea level, and decreases with height. Decreases with height. This is due to the weight of the air above compressing the air at the lower level, like sea level, making it denser and therefore exerting more pressure. As you go higher, there is less air above you, so the pressure decreases. For this reason, it is difficult to breathe in the hilly areas and mountains. Therefore, option D is also not correct. Not correct. Therefore, option C is the right answer, which is a correct statement. Question 37. Dinodhar Hills is located in which Indian state or union territory? Option A, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Maharashtra. Option C, Gujarat. And option D is West Bengal. Here, Dinodhar Hills is a scenic mountain range located in the Bhavnagar district of Gujarat. So in Bhavnagar district of Gujarat. So option C is the right answer. So these hills are situated in the Gir Forest National Park, which is known for its population of Asiatic lions. The hills are home to a wide variety of flora and fauna and offer breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape. The area is also renowned for its spiritual significance, as there are several ancient temples and holy sites located in and around the hills. Option C is the right answer. Question 38. India's first 24/7 solar-powered village, Modhera, is located in which state? Here, India's first 24/7 solar-powered village, Modhera, is located in Gujarat. Right? So the village is famous for its sun temple, so which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is famous for sun temple. Sun temple. The solar power plant installed in the village generates enough electricity to meet the energy needs of the entire village, making it self-sufficient in terms of power. The initiative was taken by the Gujarat government under the Mukhyamantri Solar Sahay Yojana to promote the use of renewable energy in rural areas. Question 39. Carnatic music is confined to. So option A, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan. Option B, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, Haryana. And option C, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Rajasthan and Haryana. Option D, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Here, Carnatic music is one of the forms of Indian classical music. It is confined to southern India in the states of Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, while the classical music of the rest of the country is under the name of Hindustani. Therefore, option D is right answer. So, Carnatic music is confined to Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Right? The main emphasis in Carnatic music is on the vocals. So, emphasis is on vocals. The music is created in the traditional octave form, and the music is kriti based and focuses more on the sahitya or the lyric quality of the musical piece. Option D is the right answer. Question 40. Which among the following statements is incorrect? Here, the first one, industrial securities market is also known as gilt-edged market. So, it is not commonly known as the gilt-edged market. The gilt-edged market, also known as the gilt market, refers to the market for government bonds in the United Kingdom. These bonds are considered to be the low-risk investments because they are backed by the UK government and are therefore seen as gilt-edged investment. Therefore, so the first statement is incorrect. So it is not known as industrial securities market is not known as gilt-edged market. Whereas the second one, the secondary market is the market for the sale and purchase of previously issued securities. So which is correct. Where investors buy and sell securities that have already been issued by companies or other entities. In contrast to the primary market, where securities are issued for the first time, the secondary market involves the trading of existing securities between the investors. Whereas the third one, RBI plays a dominant role in the gilt-edged market through its open market operations. It's a correct statement. Whereas the last one, the primary market is also known as new issue market. So it is where new securities are issued and sold for the first time to investors. Therefore, a correct statement. Therefore, option A is incorrect. Option A is the right answer. Question 41. Tropic of Cancer, 23 degree 30 minute N passes through dash state of India. So what is Tropic of Cancer here? The Tropic of Cancer is an imaginary line of latitude that circles the Earth at approximately 23.5 degrees. 23.5 degrees north of the equator. It is one of the 5 major circles of latitude that mark maps of the Earth. So here, according to the question, Tropic of Cancer, 23 degree 30 minute passes through 8 states of India. So 8 states of India. 8 states of India, namely Gujarat, Rajasthan, then Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, next West Bengal, Tripura, Jharkhand, and Mizoram. Right? Sort of 4 options. So the Tropic of Cancer, 23 degree 30 minute N passes through Chhattisgarh state of India. Option C is the right answer. Question 42. Which among the following films received the Filmfare Award for the Best Film Popular Choice in 2022? Ram Prasad Ki Thairavi, option B Rashmi Rocket, option C Shershah, and option D Sardar Uttam. Here option C, Shershah movie, Shershah film received the Filmfare Award for the Best Film Popular Choice in 2022. Here the Filmfare Awards are one of the most prestigious film awards in India. They are presented annually by the Filmfare magazine to honor excellence in the Hindi film industry, also known as Bollywood. The awards were first introduced in 1954. So first introduced in 1954 and have since become one of the most highly anticipated events in the Indian film calendar. The Filmfare Awards recognize outstanding performances and achievements in various categories, including Best Film, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Best Music, and many more. The winners are chosen through a voting process that involves members of the film industry, including actors, directors, producers, and critics. Here, the movie Shershah, received the Filmfare Award for the Best Film Popular Choice 2022. Question 43. What is the average height of troposphere? Here, troposphere is the lowest layer of Earth's atmosphere. It is the lowest layer of Earth's atmosphere, extending from the surface up to an average altitude of about 7 to 12 kilometers or 4.3 to 7.5 miles. Right? Therefore, the average height of troposphere is nearly 13 kilometer. It extended up to 12 kilometer. So we can consider the nearest value as 13 kilometer here. The height of the troposphere varies depending on the location, season, and weather conditions. However, the average height of the troposphere is about 11 kilometers, which is nearly 6.8 miles above the sea level. So above the sea level. Therefore, option A is the right answer, which is average height of troposphere. Question 44. In which year Mahatma Gandhi organized a satyagraha in the Kheda district of Gujarat in the support of peasants? Mahatma Gandhi organized a satyagraha in the Kheda district of Gujarat in the year 1918. In 1918. So option D is the right answer. The Satyagraha was a non-violent resistance movement in the support of peasants who were facing immense difficulties due to the oppressive policies of British government, particularly the high taxes they imposed on the farmers. The Satyagraha was successful in achieving its objectives and it helped establish the Mahatma Gandhi's leadership in the Indian independence movement. Here option D, in 1918, Mahatma Gandhi organized a satyagraha in Kheda district. Question 45. A dash is an electronic device that receives a weak signal and regenerates it. Here option C, repeater is an electronic device that receives a signal, amplifies it, and then retransmits it to extend its range or reach. So here it receives a signal, then amplifies the signal and then retransmits the signal to extend its range or reach. Therefore, option C is the right answer. So, whereas option A, hub it's a basically multi-port repeater. So, it's a multi-port repeater. Right? It connects multiple wires coming from different branches, whereas, so the switch, another option is switch. Switch is a multi-port bridge, right? Switch is a data link layer device. So it can perform error checking before forwarding data. Therefore, so option A, B, and D are not the correct answers. That means they do not receive a weak signal and regenerate it, right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. A repeater is an electronic device that receives a weak signal and regenerates it. Question 46. The plants of which of the following plant kingdoms are known as algae? Here, Thallophyta, option D is the right answer. Thallophyta, in which the plant body is not differentiated from roots, stems, and leaves. So, plant body is not differentiated as roots, stems, and leaves. Stems and leaves. Right? They are commonly called algae. Whereas Bryophyta, these are small terrestrial plants. Option C, these are small terrestrial plants. Whereas Pteridophyta means in which the plant body is differentiated into roots, stems, and leaves, apart from having a specialized tissue for conduction. So here plant body is differentiated into stems, leaves, and roots, stems, and leaves. Whereas in angiosperms are seed-bearing plants. Seeds develop inside tissues that get modified to form the fruit of the plant. Right? Therefore, so option D, so Thallophyta, so kingdom are known as algae. Question 47. Which of the following shortcut is used into close and open workbook in MS Excel 365? Here, Control W is the shortcut key. Right? Control W shortcut key closes the currently opened slide deck. Option B is the right answer. Question 48. Which among the following cities won the India's Cleanest City Award for the 6th time in a row in 2022? Here, Indore, option D. Right? Indore was adjudged India's cleanest city for the 6th time in a row, while Surat and Navi Mumbai followed it in the next two spots in the central government's annual cleanliness survey. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 49. Which article of the Indian Constitution mentions that it is duty of the Union government to protect states against external aggression and internal disturbance? Here, Article 355. Right? Option C is the right answer. Article 355 states, it shall be the duty of the Union to protect every state against external aggression and internal disturbance, and to ensure that the government of every state is carried on in accordance with the provisions of this Constitution. So option C is the right answer. Question 50. Which of the following provisions of the Indian Constitution is borrowed from the Constitution of Canada? Right? Here, option C, advisory jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. Right? This provision is borrowed from the Constitution of Canada. So, option C is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such type of questions and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 51. If a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then what is the value of aq plus bq plus cq minus 3abc? So let us consider a plus b plus c is equal to 0. Right? Therefore, a plus b will be equal to minus c. Right? We'll consider a plus b whole cube. A plus b whole cube is equal to minus c the whole cube. Right? From the identity, a plus b whole cube is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. Into a plus b is equal to minus c cube is minus c cube. Right? Therefore, a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b is minus c. right? So minus C into minus C is equal to minus C cube. We'll take minus C cube to the LHS part. So it becomes plus C cube. A cube plus B cube plus C cube minus 3ABC is equal to 0. Right? Therefore, the question is A cube plus B cube plus C cube minus 3ABC is equal to 0. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 52. The radius of a wheel is 14 centimeter. How much distance will be traveled by the wheel in 10 revolutions? Let us consider a wheel, which is nothing but a circle, right? And radius of the wheel is equal to 14 centimeter. Here R is 14 centimeter. So how much is the distance traveled by the wheel in 10 revolutions? So one revolution is nothing but the circumference of the wheel, right? So one revolution is equal to circumference. So distance traveled by the wheel in 10 revolutions means, so 10 times circumference of the wheel, right? So therefore one revolution is equal to circumference of the wheel is nothing but 2 pi r. Circumference of the circle is 2 pi r, right? Therefore 2 into pi is 22 by 7. Radius of the wheel is 14 centimeter. Therefore, it is 88 centimeter is distance traveled by the wheel in one revolution. Therefore, distance traveled in 10 revolution, right? So, distance in 10 revolution is equal to, 88 into 10, so which is 880 centimeter is the distance traveled by the wheel in 10 revolutions. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 53. If secant theta plus tan theta is equal to 5, then what is the value of secant theta minus tan theta? Here, students, we know that secant square theta is equal to, 1 plus tan square theta. From the identities, the secant square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. Now consider tan square theta in the LHS part. So it becomes minus tan square theta. So secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. So which is in the form of a square minus b squared, right? A square minus b squared is a plus b into a minus b. Therefore, secant square theta minus tan square theta is secant theta plus tan theta into a plus b into a minus b. Secant theta minus tan theta is equal to 1. It is given that secant theta plus tan theta is 5. Therefore, we can write 5 into secant theta minus tan theta is equal to 1. Therefore, secant theta minus tan theta, according to the question, so value of secant theta minus tan theta is equal to 1 by 5, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 54. The pie chart given below shows the number of girls in 6 schools, P, Q, R, S, T, and U. The total number of girls in all these 6 schools are 3,000. Number of girls in a particular school is shown as a percentage of total number of girls in all these 6 schools. So here, so in the given pie chart, so number of girls in school P is equal to 17% of total number of girls, right? Whereas in school Q, right, indicated with black shade. So school Q has 12% of girls, right? 12% of 3,000 total number of girls, right? Therefore, the question is, what is the total number of girls in school P and R, right? Here, total girls. So including all 6 schools. So total number of girls are 3,000, right? So in which school P has, so number of girls in school P is equal to 17% of 3,000. 17% of total number of girls, right? Which is nothing but 17 by 100 into 3,000, right? We can cancel 2 zeros. So 510 girls in school P, right? Whereas school R has school R has, so R with this 31%, right? 31% of 3,000 girls. Therefore, 31 by 100 into 3,000, which is nothing but 2 zeros will get cancelled here. So 930 girls in school R. Here the question is total number of girls in school P and R. So totally there are 510 plus 930. So which is nothing but 1,440 girls in school P and R. Therefore option A is the right answer. Question 55. Angle subtended by a chord XY on the center of the circle is 180 degree. If the length of the chord is 36 centimeter, then what will be the radius of this circle? So let us consider a circle with center O, right? So here angle subtended by a chord XY. Consider chord XY on the center of the circle, right? Here angle subtended by chord XY on the center of the circle is 180 degree, right? So if the length of the chord is 36 centimeter, since angle subtended on the center of the circle is 180 degree, therefore chord XY is nothing but diameter of the circle. It is nothing but diameter of the circle, because chord passes through the center of the circle. Therefore, chord is nothing but XY is equal to diameter of the circle, and its measure is 36 centimeter. Here the question is, what will be the radius of this circle? Since radius is half of the diameter of the circle, d by 2, therefore 36 by 2, 18 centimeter is radius of the circle, right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 56. What is the value of 1 plus secant square A by 1 plus cos square A into 1 plus sin square A by 1 plus cosecant square A? So let us consider the given expression is equal to 1 plus secant square A is nothing but 1 by cos square A. Cos square A, because secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. Right? From this identity, we can write. So secant square is equal to 1 by cos square A whole divided by 1 plus cos square A. Right? And the second term is 1 plus sin square A, 1 plus sin square A divided by 1 plus cosecant square A can be written as 1 by sin square A. Because cosec theta is equal to 1 by sin theta. Right? So, consider the first term. So, in the numerator, we can take cos square A as the LCM. And the numerator of the numerator becomes cos square A plus 1. And the denominator whole divided by 1 plus cos square A. Right? Into, in the second term, so numerator will be as it is 1 plus sin square A whole divided by. So here we'll take sin square A as the LCM, right? So numerator becomes, numerator of the denominator becomes sin square A plus 1, right? Therefore, so cos square A plus 1, 1 plus cos square A will get cancelled. So we'll get 1 by cos square A, right? Here 1 plus sin square A and sin square A plus 1 will get cancelled. And this sin square A will go to the numerator, right? Denominator of the denominator will go to the numerator. So you will get sin square A by cos square A, which is nothing but tan square A. Because sin theta by cos theta, sin theta by cos theta is equal to tan theta. Therefore, sin square A by cos square A is equal to tan square A. Therefore, look at the options. Option D is the right answer. Question 57. What is the value of the given mathematical expression? Here it is 5 by 2 divided by 2 by 5 into 1 by 5 minus 1 by 5 divided by 3 by 5 into 5 by 2 whole divided by the denominator part. Here students, we are using BODMAS rule, right? So according to BODMAS rule, we need to solve the bracket part. There is no bracket part to remove. Next comes off part. O means off part. So there is no off part. We'll start with division, right? So we'll start with numerator part. 5 by 2 divided by 2 by 5. So which is nothing but 5 by 2 into 5 by 2, right? So 5 by 2 whole divided by 2 by 5 is equal to 5 by 2. So this denominator of the denominator will go to numerator, right? Divided by 2. So it is 5 by 2 into 5 by 2 into 1 by 5. 1 by 5 minus, consider only the division part, right? So minus 1 by 5 divided by 3 by 5 becomes into 5 by 3 into the last one 5 by 2 whole divided by. So consider the denominator part. 2 by 5 divided by 1 by 5. So it becomes into 5 by 1, right? Minus 1 by 2 into 5 by 2. 5 by 2 divided by 25 by 4 becomes into 4 by 25. Plus 1 by 2 divided by 2 by 5 becomes into 5 by 2 into 1 by 5, right? Simplify it. So next comes multiplication after division, right? So we'll solve the multiplication part. So here 5 and 5 will get cancelled. 5 and this 5, right? 5 and 5 will get cancelled. So 5 by 4, right? 2 into 2 becomes 4 minus. So in the second term, we have 5 and 5. 5 and 5 will get cancelled. So the remaining term is 5 by 3 into 2, 6. Whole divided by. So 5 and 5 will get cancelled here. So 2 minus. Again 5 into 5 is 25. Right? 2 into 2 is 4 and 2 will get cancelled. So the remaining term is 1 by 5. 2 minus 1 by 5 plus. Again 5 and 5 will get cancelled. So plus 1 by 4, which is equal to. So consider the numerator part. So in which take the LCM of the denominator. So 6 into 4 or directly 6 into 2 is 12. 12 is the LCM. Right? So 4 into 3, therefore 5 into 3. So 15 minus 6 into 2 is 12. Therefore 5 into 2. Consider the denominator part. So we'll take LCM of 5 and 4 here. So it is 20. So 20 into 2, which is 40, minus. Since 5 into 4 is 20, so 1 into 4, 4. So 4 into 5 is 20 plus 5, which is equal to, right? So 15 minus 10 is 5 by 12 whole divided by, so 40 plus 1, 41 by 20. So which is nothing but 5 by 12 into 20 by 41, right? So 4 into 3, 4 into 5. So it is 25 by 41 into 3, which is 123, right? So 25 by 123 is the answer. So option D is the right answer. Question 58. Find the area of a triangle whose length of each side is 13 inches, 15 inches, and 14 inches. Let us consider a triangle, right, whose sides are 13 inches, 14 and 15 inches, right? Here we need to find area of the triangle. When sides of a triangle are given, the area becomes square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C, where S is semi-perimeter of the triangle. So what is semi-perimeter here? Semi-perimeter means half of the perimeter of the triangle, right? Therefore, let us find value of S here, right? So perimeter is sum of its sides 13 plus 14 plus 15 whole divided by 2, right? So which is 42 by 2. So 21 inches is the semi-perimeter of the triangle, where A, B and C are its sides. So we'll consider A as 13, B as 14 inches and C as 15 inches, right? Therefore, area of the triangle is equal to square root of S is 21 into S minus A. So S minus 13 is 8 into S minus B. So 21 minus 4, which is 7, into S minus C. 21 minus 15, which is 6. Right? Root of 21 into, so 8 into 7, 56. 56 into 6, which is 336. Right? So 21 into 336, which is the root of, so we'll get 21 into 6. So which is 126. So 63, 73, 75, and so 7056, right? So find the square root of 7056. You will get 84 inches. Square inches. Since it is area, it is 84 square inches is area of the given triangle. So look at the options. 84 square inches. Option A is the right answer. So you may ask how to find square root of a number, right? So for that, we'll consider this square root part separately, 7056. So make two parts. Consider first two numbers, 770, which is 70, and 56 separately by division method. So take the square of a number, that is 8 into 8, which is the maximum possible value, which is less than 70. Which should be less than 70 or equal to 70. So 8 into 8, 64. Here the remainder is 6, right? So add the same number, which is 8, you will get 16, right? Now consider other two numbers, which are 56. So you can try with 4. 164 into 4. So 4 into 4, 16. So 24 plus 1, 25. And 4 into 1, 4 plus 2, 6. Yes, it is completely divisible by, yes, 84. Therefore, square root of 7056 is 84. This is how you have to find the square root of a number, right? Therefore, area of the given triangle is 84 square inches, right? Question 59. If 20% of P is added to 40% of Q, then the resultant comes as 80% of Q. P is what percentage of Q? So 20% of P. So 20% into P, when it is added to plus 40% of Q. 40% into Q. So the resultant comes as is equal to 80% of Q. So 80% Q. So P is what percentage of Q? So what is P here, right? So we'll simplify it. 20% of P becomes 80% of Q. Take this 40% of Q to the RHS, it becomes minus 40% Q. So 80% Q minus 40% Q, which is nothing but 80 by 100 Q minus 40 by 100 Q. So which is again 40% of Q. 40% of Q. So which is 20% of P. Therefore, P is equal to, so 40% Q, which is nothing but 40 by 100 into Q divided by 20%. That is 20 by 100. Right? So 100 and 100 will get cancelled. So 40 by 20 Q. P is equal to 40 by 20. So which is nothing but 2 times Q. P is equal to 2 times Q. Right? So which is nothing but P is twice Q, which is nothing but 200% of Q. Right? P is 200%. So here the question is P is what percentage of Q? P is 200% of Q. Right? Therefore, so look at the options. Option B is the right answer. Question 60. 2 by 5 of market price is equal to 5 by 8 of selling price. Then what is the discount percentage? So here, discount percentage by the formula, discount percentage based on market price and selling price. It is market price minus selling price over the market price into 100 is called discount percentage, right? It is given that 2 by 5 of market price. So that is 2 by 5 into market price is equal to 5 by 8 of selling price. So 5 by 8 of selling price, right? Therefore, So just rearrange this. So 2 into 8. So 16, and take this 5 to LHS. 16 by 25 of market price. 16 by 25 into market price is equal to selling price. So substitute this value in discount percentage formula, right? So therefore, discount percentage is equal to market price will be as it is minus selling price is 16 by 25 into market price over the market price into 100, right? So just simplify. We'll take market price as common term here into 1 minus 16 by 25 into 100 whole divided by market price. We can cancel market price here. So we'll take 25 as LCM. So the numerator becomes 9. So 25 in minus 16, right? So into 100. So 25 into 4 is 100. Therefore, 9 into 4, 36, which is discount percentage. Therefore, discount percentage is 36%, option C. Question 61. The following histogram shows the score by the students of grade 10. What percentage of total students scored more than 60%? Here along the x-axis, the percentages are given. So 0 to 20%, and 21 to 40%, 41 to 60%, 61 to 80, and 81 to 100%. And number of students who scored are given along y-axis. So it is 2. Number of students who scored 0 to 20% is 2. 21 to 40% is 2 again, and 41 to 60% it is number of students is 12, and it continues, right? Here the question is, what percentage of total students scored more than 60? Here number of students who scored more than 60 is equal to, so 25 plus 9, right? So what is the percentage of students who scored more than 60? For that we need total number of students, right? So total number of students is equal to, so there are 2 plus 2 plus 12 plus 25 plus 9, right? So 2 plus 2 plus 12 plus 25 plus 9. So which is equal to, so 4 plus 12, 16, 16, 25, it is, so there are 50 students, right? In that, students who scored more than 60%. So 61 to 80%, there are 25 students, and who scored 81 to 100%, so they are 9, right? Therefore, students who scored more than 60%, is equal to, so 25 students scored 61 to 80% plus 9 students scored 81 to 100%. Therefore, 34 students scored more than 60%, and we require percentage value, right? So required percentage is equal to, so out of 50, out of total number of students, so which is equal to 50, 34 students scored more than 60%, therefore for 100, right? So 50 into 2 is 100, so which is equal to 34 into 2, 68%, right? Therefore 68% students scored more than 60% marks, right? Therefore option C is the right answer. Question 62. Length of a chord is 30 centimeter in a circle whose radius is 17 centimeter. What will be the distance of this chord from the center? So let us consider a circle, right? So with center O, and length of the chord is 30 centimeter. Consider a chord AB, say for example, AB, right, of length 30 centimeter. And radius of the circle is 17 centimeter. So let's consider a radius of the circle 17 centimeter. So here we need the distance of the chord from the center. So that means distance from the center to the chord. So for that, let us draw a perpendicular from the center of the circle to chord, right? So let OP be the perpendicular, right? When a perpendicular is drawn from the center of a circle to the chord, this perpendicular bisects the chord, right? So the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to a chord bisects the chord, right? Therefore, we can say AP is equal to PB, right? Therefore, so draw a perpendicular OP from O, that is center, to AB, called AB, right? Therefore, AP is equal to PB because perpendicular bisects the chord, right? So therefore, AP is equal to PB is equal to 15 centimeter because AB is 30 centimeter. Length of the chord is 30 centimeter. Therefore, AP is equal to PB is equal to 15 centimeter, right? So let us consider OAP triangle. So join O and A, or you can join O and B, right? Consider any triangle, right? So now join AO, OA, right? So we have got a right angle triangle OAP, right? Therefore, in triangle OAP, can we use Pythagoras theorem here? Yes, because OA is radius of the circle, which is already given. So 17 centimeter, right? AP is 15 centimeter. We can easily find OP, right? So distance of the chord from the center, right? Therefore, OA square is equal to OP square plus AP square. So because Pythagoras theorem, right? Therefore, what is OA? It is 17 square is equal to OP is 15. So 15 square plus, not OP, it is AP, right? So OP square plus AP square is 15 square. Therefore, OP square is equal to 17 square minus 15 square. You can directly write the values, right? So 17 square is 289 minus 15 square is 225. Otherwise, you can use the formula A square minus B square is A plus B into A minus B, right? So which is equal to, so 64. So therefore, OP is root of 64, which is 8, right? Therefore, 8 centimeter. Therefore, the distance of the chord from the center is 8 centimeter. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 63. Tina alone can do a piece of work in 12 days and Meena alone can do the same work in 15 days. If Tina and Meena undertook to do this work for 18,000 rupees, then how much amount will Meena get if they work together? Here, students, first we need to find the total amount of work. So if we consider W units as the total amount of work, so first we need to find the amount of work, right? So after that, we need to find efficiency of Tina and Meena, right? So to complete W amount of work, what is the share of work of Meena? If Tina and Meena start working together, what is Meena's share, right? Work share, right? So taking that work share to complete W amount of work, so they took 18,000 rupees, right? To complete the whole W amount of work, they took 18,000 rupees. Therefore, to complete Meena's share work, Meena's work. So what is the amount? So this amount is given to Meena. That we need to find. For that, first we need to find the total work, which is W. Then how to find Meena's work? By taking Meena's efficiency and time taken. So if they start working together, what is the total time taken by Tina and Meena? Not individual time. So which is given 15 and 12 here. So the total time taken by Tina and Meena, right? Total time. So this gives efficiency into total time. Efficiency of Meena and total time gives Meena's share of work. Right? So let us go step by step. First, we need to take W as the total work. W as the total work. First, we need to find the value of W. Here it is given that Tina alone can do a piece of work in 12 days. We'll consider Tina's case, right? So in 12 days, Tina can do W amount of work. Therefore, efficiency of Tina efficiency of Tina. I'll consider it as ET. Efficiency is equal to work by time, because work is equal to efficiency into time. So it is W by, so Tina alone can do the work in 12 days, W by 12, right? Efficiency of Tina, whereas efficiency of Meena, EM, is equal to W by 15 days. Meena takes 15 days of time, right? If they start working together, what is their efficiency? Efficiency in the sense their 1 day work. Their 1 day work is called efficiency. Therefore, ET, if they start working together, ET by EM, right? In 1 day, so Tina can do W by 12 amount of work, whereas Meena can do W by 15 amount of work, right? So here LCM is 60. So in the numerator, we'll get 9W by 60. So which is nothing but W by 60 by 9, or W by 20 by 3. 20 by 3 is their efficiency. It is nothing but their 1 day work. Therefore, so this shows to complete W amount of work, they'll take 20 by 3 days of time. So if you take time in terms of days, 20 by 3 days of time, if they start working together to complete W amount of work, they take 20 by 3 days of time, right? Now consider their efficiency ratio. So we'll consider ET by EM ratio. ET by EM ratio. ET is, so Tina takes W by 12 days divided by EM is W. So this 15 goes to the numerator. So you'll get 5 by 4 as the ratio of their efficiency, Tina to Meena, right? Here we need the case of Meena. So how much amount Meena will get? For that, Meena's work share, right? So work done by Meena. Work done by Meena. If they start working together, work done by Meena. Work is efficiency into time. Efficiency into time. Meena's efficiency is 4 here. 4 into, so time is 20 by 3 days of time they'll take. If they start working together, they'll take 20 by 3 days of time. Therefore, you will get 80 by 3 units is the work done by Meena, right? So it is given that, so they undertook to do this work for 18,000 rupees. Therefore, so Meena's share of amount. So how much amount Meena will get? So to complete 60 units of work. Here total work is 60 unit, right? So what is the total amount of work? 60 unit. Because if you take LCM of 12 and 15, or generally we'll take efficiency into time as total work. For your better understanding, I'll take total work. So consider the case of Tina or Meena. I'll consider Tina's case or Meena's case. Here Tina's efficiency is 5. So Tina takes 12 days of time. So efficiency into time is 60 unit. So total work is 60 unit, right? So to complete 60 units of work, so they'll take 18,000 rupees, right? Therefore, so to complete 80 by 30 share of work. Here 80 by 30 is work share of Meena. Work share of Meena. Therefore, simplify it. You can cancel 2 zeros here. So 3 into 6, 6,000. So 6 into 1,000. Therefore, Meena will get 8,000 rupees. Out of 18,000, Meena will get 8,000 rupees. Therefore, Meena's share is option D, 8,000. Right? Here, students, first we need to find the value of work, right? Which is 60 units total work. In that, Meena's work share, not the amount share. Meena's share is 80 by 3. 80 by 3, right? 80 by 3 units. So to complete 60 unit of work, they took 18,000 rupees. Therefore, to complete 80 by 3. So Meena took 8,000 rupees. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 64. Radii of two circles are 12 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Distance between their centers is 25 centimeter. What is the length of the direct common tangent? Students, let us consider two circles of two different radii, right? And radius of the first circle is 12 centimeter, which is given. Let P be the center of the first circle and 12 centimeter is the radius. Q be the center of the second circle and let 5 centimeter be the radius of the second circle. And the distance between their centers is 25 centimeter. So let us join P and Q here. And the distance between P and Q is 25 centimeter. Here we need to find length of the direct common tangent. So here direct common tangent, which is common to both first and second circle, right? So let Mn be the direct common tangent. We need to find the value of Mn here, right? Here students, we are using the formula of direct common tangent. So square of direct common tangent. I'm writing here direct common tangent, it's a square. Square is equal to square of the distance between their centers. That is square of distance between their centers. Distance between the centers of two circles and the square minus difference between their radii and its square. That is square of difference between their radius, right? Difference between their radii, right? And the square. Therefore, direct common tangent square, so which is Mn square is equal to distance between the center is 25, it's a square, minus, so difference between the radii and its square. So difference between the radii is 25, 12 minus 5, its whole square, right? Therefore, direct common tangent Mn is equal to square root of 25 square minus 12 minus 5 is 7 square. So 25 square is 625, 7 square is 49. Therefore, it is root of 576, right? Root of 576, which is nothing but 24. 24 centimeter is the distance or length of the direct common tangent, right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 65. The bar graph given below shows the savings and expenditure of 5 companies J, K, L, M and N, right? Along x-axis, 5 different companies are given here, right? Along y-axis, their respective savings and expenditures are given, right? This shaded part represents the savings of each company, right? 600, 1,600, 1,200, 600 and 800. Whereas non-shaded part, this part shows the expenditure of 5 different companies, right? Here the question is the average savings of all companies is what percentage of the average expenditure of all companies. So let us find average savings and average expenditure of all these companies, right? So average savings first. So by the formula, average is total number divided by number of companies in this particular case. So average savings is nothing but total savings divided by number of companies, right? So total savings divided by number of companies. So what is total savings here? So 600 is the savings of company J, right? 1,600 is savings of company K, then 1,200 of L, then 600 of M and 800 is the savings of company N divided by 5 companies J, K, L, M and N, right? Now add all the numbers. You will get, so 2,200, 3,400, so 4,800 divided by 5, right? So 960 is the average savings of 5 companies, right? Whereas average expenditure is equal to, so instead of savings, here it is total expenditure divided by number of companies, right? Number of companies. So it is total expenditure. So 200 plus 800 plus 600. So add all these. 800 plus 600 plus 400 plus 2000. Right? So you will get, so divided by, there are 5 companies, right? So 1000, 1600. So 2000 plus 2000 is 4000 divided by 5, right? So it is 800 is the average expenditure of all the companies, right? Here the question is average savings of all companies is what percentage of average expenditure, right? Therefore required percentage is average savings. So which is 960, right? So 960 is what percentage of into 100 of average expenditure, which is 800, right? Therefore, it is 8 into 120, right? So average savings is 120% of average expenditure, right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 66. The average age of 30 students is 15 years. It was observed that while calculating the average age, the age of a student was taken as 15 years instead of 9 years. What will be the correct average age? Here students, there are 30 students. We'll consider n as 30, number of students. And their average age is 15 years, right? So average age is equal to 15 years. But while calculating the average age, the age of a student was taken as 15 years instead of 9 years. So his actual age is 9 years, right? But it was taken as 15 years. That means we have added 6 years to his original age, so which is 9 years, and we have taken 15 years here, right? So here the question is, what will be the correct average age? So for average age, we need sum of their age, right? Correct average, it may be correct average age or wrong average age, right? So for average age, we need sum of their age divided by number of students, right? Let us take sum of their age when number of students is equal to 30 and their average age is 15 years, right? So sum of their age. Sum of their age. Since average is sum of their age divided by number of students, therefore sum of their age is equal to, so average age into number of students, right? So 15 into 30. So 450 years is sum of their age, right? But one of the students whose age was 9 years, instead of 9 years, 15 years was taken. So there is a difference of 6 years, right? So we'll consider correct sum of their age. Correct sum of or actual sum of their age. Correct sum of their age is 450 minus 6 years, right? So one of the students' actual age is 9 years here. So we have to subtract 6. Instead of 9, we have taken 15 years here. Therefore, correct actual or correct sum of their age is 444 years, right? So what is correct average age according to the question? So here, what will be the correct average age? Therefore, correct average age is equal to sum of their age, which is 444, sum of their correct age, right? Divided by number of students, which is 30. 444 divided by 30. So which is equal to, number of students is same, which is 30. So 14.8 years. So 14.8 years is their correct average age, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such type of questions and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 67. A car travels a distance of 60 km at uniform speed. If the speed of the car is increased by 8 km per hour, then it takes 2 hours less to cover the same distance. What is the original speed of the car? So let us consider 2 points and the distance between them. Distance between 2 points be 60 kilometers, right? So car travels a distance of 60 kilometer at uniform speed. So let us consider x kilometer per hour be the uniform speed of the car, right? So to cover 60 kilometer of distance, so let D be the distance covered by the car. So to cover D distance, 60 kilometer distance, so let T be the time taken by the car, right? So time taken, or let it be T1 hours with the time taken by the car to cover 60 kilometer distance, right? If the speed of the car is increased by 8 kilometer per hour, right? Originally, the speed of the car was x kilometer per hour. If the speed is increased by 8 kilometer, then speed becomes x plus 8 kilometer per hour, right? So then it takes 2 hours less to cover the same distance. Here the D is same 60 kilometer. To cover the same distance, time taken by the car is 2 hours less. So compared to original time T, right? So in the second case, when the speed is x plus 8 kilometer per hour, so time is T minus 2 hours or T1 minus 2, whatever it is, right? T minus 2 hours. Right? Here we need to find original speed of the car, which is value of x. Right? So let us consider distance. Since distance is same here, right? In first case, D is. So since speed is distance by time, distance is speed into time. Right? So we'll take distance as speed into time. Speed into time. Right? Is equal to distance. Therefore, D is equal to, originally the speed of the car is x kilometer per hour. So it is x into T, right? So which is also equal to, in the second case, speed is x plus 8. So distance into, not distance, distance is equal to speed into time. Time is T minus 2. Therefore, we can equate x into T and x plus 8 into T minus 2. Since distances are equal, same distance, therefore x into T is equal to x plus 8 into T minus 2. Simplify it, right? So x into T minus 2x plus 8t minus 16, which is equal to x into T. We can cancel these x into T, right? Therefore, we'll take 2x to the LHS part. So 2x is equal to 8t minus 16. Right? So it is given that. So distance is equal to x into T. Right? So at first it is distance is equal to x into T. So what is distance here? 60 is equal to x into T. Right? Substitute the value of T, because we are going to find the value of x here. So let us express T in terms of x. So T is equal to 60 by x. Substitute this value here, 8 into T. So T is 60 by x. 8 into 60 by x minus 16. Right? Therefore, 480 minus 16x, since x is the LCM, right, is equal to 2x. We'll take x to the LHS part. It becomes 2x square minus 2x square is equal to 480 minus 16x, which is nothing but 2x square plus 16x minus 480 is equal to 0. So we'll take 2 as common. So 2 into x square plus 8x minus 240. is equal to 0. Therefore, x square plus 8x minus 240 is equal to 0. Quadratic equation. So split the middle term to find the value of x, because we need the value of x, which is nothing but original speed of the car, right? Now, so x square plus 8x can be written as 20x minus 12x. So that 20 into 12. So 20 into 12 is equal to 240. Right? So with negative sign, since 12 has negative sign, it becomes minus 240. Whereas 20 plus minus 12 is equal to 8 for the coefficient of middle term. Because the quadratic equation is in the form of x square plus a plus b into x plus ab is equal to 0. Where ab is minus 240, a plus b is plus 8. Right? Therefore, a is equal to 20, b is equal to minus 12. Right? Therefore, we can split the middle term, which is 8x, as 20x minus 12x minus 240 is equal to 0. Take first two terms where x is common into x plus 20 minus 12 is common in the last two terms into x plus 20 is equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 20 is equal to 0 or x minus 12 is equal to 0. Therefore, we have two values, x is minus 20 or x is equal to plus 12. So what is x? Original speed of the car. Since speed cannot be negative, just avoid this negative value. Therefore, x is equal to 12 km per hour. Right? Original speed of the car is 12 km per hour. Therefore, option A. Question 68. A person sells wheat at a profit of 25%. If he reduces its selling price by 40 rupees, then he suffers a loss of 25%. What was the initial selling price of the wheat? Here, students, we have two parts. So, where in first case there was a profit, in the second case there was a loss, right? So, we'll take two parts, right? Here, the profit percentage is 25%. Right? And in the second case, there was a loss. So loss percentage is again 25%. Right? Here we need to find initial selling price of the wheat. So initial selling price. So let us consider X rupees as the initial selling price. And let Y rupees be the cost price. Cost price. Because for profit and loss, we need cost price and selling price. Because profit percentage is equal to. So where selling price is greater than cost price, therefore profit percentage is selling price minus cost price over the cost price into 100. Where loss is equal to, or loss percentage, directly we'll take loss percentage. So whenever there is cost price greater than selling price, there will be a loss, right? Therefore, loss percentage is cost price minus selling price over the cost price into 100. Right? So if X rupees is the selling price, Y is the cost price, profit percentage is 25%. Therefore, 25 is equal to, so X minus Y over the cost price, which is Y, into 100. Right? So when the person reduces his selling price by 40 rupees, in the second case, selling price is reduced by 40 rupees. So it becomes X minus 40 rupees. Whereas cost price remains same. So it is Y rupees, right? Therefore, loss percentage. So how much loss, right? It is 25 is equal to cost price is Y minus selling price X minus 40 over the cost price, which is again Y into 100, right? So come back to the first part. There was a profit 25. So we'll take 25Y into Y. Take this 100 to the LHS. By 100 is equal to X minus Y. Or we'll consider it as 25% of Y plus Y is equal to X. Consider this as equation 1. By taking value of X as 25% of Y plus Y. Right? So where X is initial selling price. Right? So here, what is Y then? right? If you find the value of y, easily we can find value of x. For that, come back to the second case where there was a loss, right? So we'll take 25% of y. So by taking 100 to the LHS and y also to the LHS, 25% of y becomes y minus x plus 40. Therefore, value of x becomes, so y minus 25% of y plus 40. Right? So consider this as equation 2. Can we equate 1 and 2? Right? Therefore, so 25% of y plus y is equal to y minus 25% of y plus 40. So we can cancel y and y. So 25% of y plus 25% of y. 50% of y is equal to 40. Therefore, y is equal to 40. Since 50% is 50 by 100. So 40 into 100 by 50. So value of y is 80 rupees. Right? What is y? Y is cost price. Right? So which is 80 rupees. Substitute the value of y in equation 1. So equation 1 becomes, so 25% of y. So 25 by 100 into 80 plus y. Plus y is 80 is equal to x. Right? Now 5 into 5. So x is equal to 100. Initial selling price of the article, initial selling price is equal of wheat here is 100 rupees. Option D is the right answer. Question 69. What is the value of 44 into 12 minus of 25 plus 13 into 10? Right? So here students, we are following BODMAS rule. That is, first remove the bracket. Right? Remove the bracket. So the given mathematical expression is equal to, so 44 into 12 minus, so in order to remove the bracket, we need to solve 13 into 10 first because we are following BODMAS rule. So multiplication comes before addition. Therefore, so 25 plus 13 into 10, 130. So which is equal to 44 into 12 minus 155. 155. Now go for multiplication. 44 into 12 is 528 minus 155 is equal to 373. Option D is the right answer. Question 70. If cot y is equal to 12 by 5, then what is the value of cos square y? Right? So first we need to relate cot and cos functions. There is no direct relation between cot and cos. Now let us take the relation between cos and sine, because cos and sine are related. Cos and sine are related, right? And sine and cosecant are related, and cosecant and cot are related, right? So take the reverse order. So cot and cosec, then cosec and sine relate like this. Then express cos in terms of sine. Then easily we can find the value of cos square y, right? For that we need some identities. Since cosecant square y, so particularly it is y, cosecant square y minus cot square y is equal to 1. Right? Now express cosecant y in terms of sine. Since sine y is equal to, otherwise you can directly take theta or alpha, right? So in this particular case, we need y here. So sine y is equal to 1 by cosecant y, where sine square y, once we get the value of sine y, so then sine square y plus cos square y is equal to 1. So easily we can find cos square y now, right? So let us find the value of sine square y. For that we need cosecant square y, right? So how to find cosecant square y? So using first relation. right? Therefore, cosecant square y is equal to 1 plus cot square y. 1 plus cot square y is, so 12 by 5 the whole square. Since cot y is 12 by 5, so which is equal to 1 plus, so 12 square is 144, 5 square is 25. Therefore, we'll take 25 as LCM. So 25 plus 144, it is 169 is cosecant square y. Cosecant square y. Right? So now express this in terms of sine. So sine y is 1 by cosecant square, cosecant y. Therefore, sine square y. Therefore, sine square y is equal to 1 by cosecant square y. So which is nothing but, since cosecant square y is 169 by 25, 1 by the inverse of cosecant square y is 25 by 169. So which is sine square y. So now express this in terms of cos square y. So since sine square y plus cos square y is 1, therefore cos square y is equal to, so 1 minus sine square y. So 1 minus 25 by 169. So 169 is the LCM. So 169 minus 25. So which is again 144 by 169 is cos square y. 144 by 169. Option C is the right answer. Question 71. If P by Q is equal to R by S is equal to T by U is equal to 2 by 5, then what is the value of 4P plus 3R plus 7T is to 4Q plus 3S plus 7U? Since P by Q is 2 by 5, so can we write P as 2 into a constant, right? And Q as 5 into a constant. Because P by Q is 2 by 5, therefore 2 into a number, right, divided by 5 into a number. Since these two numbers k and k are constants which are same, right? Therefore, say for example, P by Q is, so 2 is to 5. So we can write 2 into 10 by 5 into 10. So which is 20 by 50. Therefore, the ratio is 2 by 5. Therefore, here k is constant, right? So in each ratio, the k is constant. Therefore, so we can write P as 2 by k, Q as 5 by k. Similarly, R by S is also 2 by 5. Therefore, R is 2 into k. S is equal to 5 into k. Similarly, T is 2 into k and U is 5 into k. Now consider the given expression, right? So 4P plus 3R plus 7T. So separately we'll take 4P. 4 into P is 2K plus 3 into R is again 2K plus 7T. So not 7K. 7 into T is again 2K. So which is 8K plus 6K plus 14K. So which is nothing but 28K. Similarly, the second term. So 4Q plus 3S plus 7U. So since Q is 5K, so 4 into 5K plus 3 into 5K plus 7 into 5K, which is equal to 20K plus 15K plus 35K, which is equal to 70K, right? 70K. Therefore, the ratio of these two expressions, so which is 28K is to 70K. So we can write it as 28 by 70. Since K and K, these two are constant which are same, 28 by 70. So which is nothing but 7. So both the numbers are divisible by 7. So 4 is to 10. 7 into 4 is 28. 7 into 10. So 4 is to 10, which is nothing but 2 is to 5. 2 is to 5. Therefore, Option C is the right answer. Question 72. The average of 32, 34, 38, 21, 26 and x is 30. What will be the value of x? So let us consider the formula for average. Average is equal to sum of the observations divided by number of observations. Right? So sum of observations or sum of the values divided by number of observations. Number of observations. So which is equal to, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6th observation is x. 6 observations. Therefore, number of observations is equal to 6. And sum of the observations 32 plus 34 plus 38 plus 21 plus 26 plus the last one is x. And the average is 30 here. Right? Now find the value of x. So 30 into 6, 180 is equal to, so sum of these values 151 plus x. Therefore, x is equal to 180 minus 151 is equal to 29. Right? Therefore, the value of x is 29, option B. Question 73. The table given below shows the number of pens sold by two shopkeepers P and Q in 5 months. So here in the given table, shopkeeper P sells 100 pens in the month A. And he sells 80 pens in the month B, 40 in C, 30 in D, and 10 in E. Right? Here, J1 is average number of pens sold by P in all 5 months, whereas J2 is average number of pens sold by Q in all 5 months. So here, shopkeeper Q sells 10, 20, 120, 60, and 50 pens in 5 different months, A, B, C, D, and E respectively. Here, we need to find the value of J1 by J2. So let us find J1. So what is J1 here? Average number of pens sold by P in all 5 months. What is the average then? So total pens sold divided by number of months. In all 5 months it is given. Therefore, total pens sold by person P. Right? Since it is J1, total pens sold by person P divided by number of months. So which is 5. Right? So what is total pens sold by P? So P sold 100 plus 80 plus 40 plus 30 plus 10 divided by number of months is equal to 5. So it is 180 plus 4220 plus 3250 plus 10. 260 by 5. So which is 52. So average number of pens sold by P is equal to 52, which is J1. Similarly, J2. Average pens sold by Q. So which is total pens sold by Q. Total pens sold by Q divided by number of months. Number of months. Right? So Q sold 10 pens in month A plus 20 plus 120 plus 60 plus 50 divided by, there are 5 months. So which is equal to, so 30 plus 150 plus 60, 210 plus 50. 260 by 5. So which is again 52. Right? So J1 and J2 are, they have same value. So 52. Therefore, we need J1 by J2. So 52 by 52, which is equal to 1, option A. Question 74. What is the value of the given mathematical expression? Here, students, we are following BODMAS rule. There is no bracket to remove here. There is no off part. We'll start with the division, right? So the given mathematical expression becomes 1 plus x squared by 1 minus x. So divided by, we'll start with division here. So this x minus 1 will go to the numerator. So it becomes into x minus 1 divided by 1 minus x raised to 4 into the second part will be as it is. So 1 minus x by 1 plus x. Right? So here, So we'll write this x minus 1 as minus of 1 minus x. Because we have 1 minus x in the denominator, we can easily cancel, right? So 1 plus x square into minus of into, so minus of, or we'll consider it as minus 1 into 1 minus x. Instead of x minus 1, we'll write 1 minus x into minus 1 divided by 1 minus x into. So this 1 minus x raised to 4 is in the form of a square minus b square. Right? A square minus b square. So which is a plus b into a minus b. A minus b. So now write 1 minus x raised to 4 as 1 minus x raised to 2. So where b is x raised to 2 and a is 1. So 1 minus x raised to 2 into 1 plus x raised to 2. Right? Into the second term is x into 1 minus x by 1 plus x. Right? Now here we can cancel 1 minus x and 1 minus x. And 1 plus x square, 1 plus x square. Therefore, we have minus 1 by 1 minus x square. Now, we'll go to the multiplication part. Into x into 1 minus x by 1 plus x. Right? Here we have in the denominator 1 minus x square. So, can we write 1 minus x square as 1 plus x into 1 minus x? Because which is in the form of a square minus b square. Into x into 1 minus x by 1 plus x. Here we can cancel 1 minus x and 1 minus x. Therefore, we have minus x by 1 plus x the whole square at the end. Therefore, the answer is minus x by 1 plus x the whole square. So, which is option C. Because there is a small correction in option C. So, it is 1 plus x the whole square. Right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 75. What will be the compound interest on 14,000 rupees for 2 years at the rate of 10% per annum compounded annually? Here, students, we have principal, which is P, 14,000. So, compound interest on the principal, so which is 14,000 for 2 years. Here, time period is 2 years. Right? And the rate is 10%. So, which is compounded annually. So, there are 2 years. So, when the rate is compounded annually, so the time period becomes 2 here. Right? So, therefore, here we need compound interest. Compound interest formula is amount minus principal, where A is amount. So, what is the formula for amount? It is principal into 1 plus rate by 100 to the power of time period minus principal, right? Therefore, so P is 14,000. We'll take P as common here, right? So 14,000 into 1 plus rate is 10% by 100 to the power of time period, which is 2, right? Minus 14,000. So we'll take 14,000 common into, so here 100, we'll take 100 as LCM. So 110 by 100 whole raised to 2 minus 1. Therefore, compound interest is equal to 14,000 into. So we'll write 110 by 100 as 11 by 10. So 11 square is 121, 10 square is 100 minus 1. Therefore, 14,000 into, so 21 by 100. Right? So we can cancel 2 zeros. So it becomes 0. So 84. So 2,940 rupees is the compound interest. Right? So 2940, option D is the right answer. Question 76. Choose the word that means the same as the given word. Here, magnanimity is the given word. It refers to the quality of being generous, noble, and forgiving. So, being generous, noble, and forgiving. Here choose the correct option which gives same meaning, that is being generous, noble and forgiving, right? Here the first one, virulence. So virulence refers to the ability of a pathogen to cause disease. So ability of a pathogen. Whereas invidiousness, what is invidiousness? It refers to the quality of being envious or resentful, right? Being envious or resentful. Whereas volatile refers to something that is easily evaporated or changed. So that is easily changed or evaporated. So last one, altruism. So on the other hand, altruism refers to selfless concern for the welfare of others. So selfless concern. Here the option D, altruism, right? So the meaning of altruism is same as magnanimity, being generous, noble and forgiving. Therefore, option D is the right answer, which means the same as the given word, option D. Question 77. In the following question, out of the given 4 alternatives, select the alternative which best expresses the meaning of the idiom or phrase. Here, body and soul. It refers to the entirety of a person, both their physical and spiritual being. It means to be completely devoted or dedicated to something. So here, option D, wholly and entirely. So it is the best alternative that expresses the same meaning, right? Therefore, option D as the right answer. Right? So here, option A, life and death, it refers to the extreme of morality. So extreme of morality. And does not convey the meaning of being completely devoted or dedicated to something. Right? Here, body and soul means completely devoted or dedicated to something. Here, option B, to solve a difficulty. So it is unrelated to the meaning of the idiom. Whereas option C, happiness and sorrow. So it refers to two opposite emotions and does not convey the meaning of being completely devoted or dedicated to something. Therefore, option D is the right answer, wholly and entirely. Question 78. Choose the option that is the correct passive form of the sentence. So here is the sentence, so which has 3 parts, a subject, verb and object. So in which subject is Ravi, subject, verb is gave, right? So subject to verb and object is information. Right? In passive form, object becomes subject and subject becomes object, right? So in passive form, so the information becomes subject, right? So move the object to the beginning of the sentence to make it subject of the passive sentence. So which is the information, right? Therefore, the information. Then use the appropriate form of the verb. So followed by the past participle of the main verb. Here main verb is gave, right? Past participle is was given, right? So therefore, given is the past participle and appropriate verb is was, right? Was given, right? Therefore, was the information given, right? So moving further, include the preposition by followed by the agent. Here agent is Ravi. He becomes object here, right? So in the passive form, therefore, this action was the information given, right? So include the preposition, so which is by. So who is object here? Ravi. Right? So, if there is an indirect object in the active sentence, include it after the preposition to. So here, so to whom it is given the information? To you, right? Therefore, was the information given to you by Ravi? Therefore, we have to include to you. To whom it is given? To you. Therefore, the correct passive form of the given sentence is, was the information given to you by Ravi? Therefore, look at the options. Option A is the right answer. Was the information given to you by Ravi? Right? Here, the remaining options, have the information been given to you? Has the information given to you? So here, by whom it is not given in option B and C, and also the participle form is not properly given, and you have been given the information which is also not correct, because here the object is not mentioned, the Ravi is not mentioned, therefore the remaining options are wrong. So option A is the right answer, right? So here the subject is the information, this is subject, and past participle form of the verb which is given, particularly was given, right, to you by Ravi is the object. Option A is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such type of questions and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 79. Choose the word that means the same as the given word. Here the word is quandary. Quandary is a difficult situation or dilemma that often leaves someone feeling unsure of what to do. So it is a difficult situation or dilemma. Whereas in the given options, impasse is a situation where progress is blocked, right? So situation where progress is blocked. Progress is blocked and there is no resolution or agreement can be reached. So here, whereas cinch. So what is the meaning of cinch? Something that is easy to do or accomplished. So easy to do. Whereas clique refers to a small group of people who are often seen as exclusive, right? So here it's a small group of people. Clique. Group of people. Whereas last one, breeze. So something that is very easy or effortless to do. So very easy or effortless to do. So among four, the first one, impasse, a situation where progress is blocked. So which means same as the given word, quandary, difficult situation or dilemma. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 80. Choose the sentence with no spelling error. So option A, you remind me of. Here, this remind spelling is wrong, right? So whereas second one, you remind. Again, remind spelling is wrong. Me of someone I knew once. Whereas option C, you remind me of someone I knew once. Once spelling is wrong. Whereas in option D, you remind me of someone I knew once. Option D, so is the correct answer. There is no spelling error. Option D. Question 81. Select the most appropriate one word for the expression given below. One who has persistent neurotic impulse to steal is called kleptomaniac. Option B is the right answer. Kleptomania is a mental disorder characterized by an irresistible urge to steal items that are not needed or have little value. So it is irresistible urge to steal items. So whereas option A, so connoisseur refers to an expert or knowledgeable person in a particular field, usually related to art, wine, or food. So an expert or knowledgeable person, connoisseur, is an expert or knowledgeable person. Knowledgeable person. Connoisseur is an expert or knowledgeable person in a particular field, usually related to art, wine, or food. So an expert or knowledgeable person, connoisseur, is an expert or knowledgeable person. Knowledgeable. Is an expert or knowledgeable person in a particular field, usually related to art, wine, or food. So knowledgeable person in a particular field, usually related to art. So whereas hypocrite, so option C, hypocrite refers to a person who pretends to have moral or religious beliefs, principles, etc., that they do not actually possess or follow. So they pretend to have moral or religious beliefs, right? Whereas iconoclast refers to a person who attacks or criticizes established beliefs or custom. So who criticizes established beliefs. Whereas hypocrite, so who pretends to have moral beliefs or religious beliefs, right? So that they do not actually possess or follow. Option B is the right answer. Question 82. Choose the word that is opposite in meaning to the given word. So the given word is frustrate. Frustrate means to prevent the accomplishment of a purpose or desire. So to prevent the accomplishment of a purpose or desire. Right? So the opposite meaning of the given word frustrate is foster. So foster means to encourage or promote the development of something such as relationship, idea or feeling. So option B is the right answer. So which is the opposite meaning to the given word. So foster means to encourage, not to prevent. It is to encourage. Encourage the development of the accomplishment of purpose or desire. Development of, it may be a relationship, idea or feeling or purpose, right? So idea, purpose, etc. Right? Whereas the remaining options, so circumvent. Circumvent means to find a way around an obstacle or a problem, right? So whereas irk means to irritate or annoy. So which is not the opposite of frustrate. So whereas fetter means to restrain or restrict. So which is not the opposite of frustrate. Therefore option B is the right answer. Question 83. Choose the word that means the same as the given word. So given word is apologetic. Apologetic means feeling or expressing regret or remorse for one's actions or words. So feeling, regret or remorse. Right? So among the given four options, so here stagnant means not moving or still, right? So not moving or not flowing, not moving or flowing is called stagnant, whereas derisive. So derisive means showing contempt or ridicule towards someone's or something, right? So that means his derisive comments towards her were hurtful, right? So derisive means showing contempt or ridicule towards something. Showing contempt or ridicule. Whereas option C, solid. Solid means firm or stable. Whereas contrite. So what is the meaning of contrite? So feeling or expressing remorse or guilt for someone's action. So feeling or expressing remorse or guilt for someone's action. So which gives same meaning as apologetic, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. contrite, which gives same meaning, right? Therefore, option D. Question 84. Find the part of the given sentence that has an error in it. If there is no error, choose no error option. So here the sentence is, the recent discoveries have risen hopes about possible applications. So here the recent discoveries. So the spelling is correct. Have risen hopes. It should be risen, not risen, right? So risen hopes about possible application. Right here, risen. So the word risen, risen. So risen, it is an intransitive verb. So intransitive verb. So which means it cannot take the object. Here object is the discoveries, recent discoveries, right? So whereas raisin is a transitive verb. Transitive verb that can take an object. Therefore, the recent discoveries have raised hopes about possible applications. Therefore, so look at the option. So option A is the answer. So which has error, have risen hopes. So in which risen, the word risen is wrong, right? So it should be raisin, R-A-I-S-E-N. Question 85. Fill in the blank with an appropriate option. My feet don't dash the ground for the rest of the day. So it should be don't touch the ground. My feet don't touch the ground for the rest of the day. Whereas the remaining option, so my feet don't slap the ground, which is wrong because so meaning of slab in this context, it refers to a flat piece of material like concrete or marble. Therefore, flag cannot be the answer. Whereas deal, option C, deal. So it doesn't fit as it means to handle or manage a situation which doesn't relate to the sentence. Therefore, deal is not the answer. Whereas purify, it is also unrelated as it means to cleanse or make something pure. Therefore, option B. So my feet don't touch the ground for the rest of the body is the right answer. Question 86. Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. However, even after independence in 1947, British expatriate firms did not suddenly dash from India. So here option C. So British expatriate firms did not suddenly divest from India. Here divest means or to divest means to sell off or get rid of something. So often referring to a company or organization selling off assets or investments. So here to sell off or get rid of something. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 87. Rearrange the parts of the sentence in correct order. So here are 4 parts of a sentence, right? We have to arrange it properly so that it forms a complete sentence. So we'll begin with Q, right? So it makes sense here. So Q. In former colonies such as Ghana, Jamaica, India, and the Philippines. So S, QS. India and the Philippines, the basic welfare services grew out of modified versions of the European poor laws. So it should be P after S, right? Modified versions of the European poor laws, charitable, and lastly, it should be R. So charitable and missionary activities and the introduction of Western juvenile justice procedures. Therefore, should be R. Therefore, the order should be QSPR. So look at the options. Option B is the right answer. Question 88. Choose the word that can substitute the given group of words. Study of heavenly bodies is called astronomy. Option D is the right answer. So it's a study of celestial objects such as stars, planets, galaxies, and other phenomena that originate outside the Earth's atmosphere. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Whereas numerology, it's a study of mystical relationship between numbers and events. So study of mystical relationship between numbers and events. It may be a phenomena, right? So whereas astrology, so astrology is a study of movements and relative positions of celestial objects as a means for divining information about human affairs and terrestrial events. It is often considered a pseudoscience and has been widely criticized for its lack of empirical evidence. So it's a study of movements and relative positions of celestial objects, right? Particularly planets. So whereas stargazing is an act of observing the stars and other celestial objects. Therefore, option D, astronomy, it's a study of heavenly bodies. Therefore, option D. Question 89. Rearrange the parts of the sentence in correct order. So climate change is. So it is based on climate change, right? So the sentence is based on climate change. So climate change is a broad topic. We'll begin with Q, right? So begin with Q, a broad topic that includes periodic alterations in Earth's climate. So which is P. So after Q, so P. So alterations in Earth's climate caused by natural forces in combination, after combination, so in combination with, so the effects of various human activities like burning of fossil fuels and changes in land cover and biodiversity. Therefore, the order should be QPRS, right? So it makes a complete sentence. Therefore, option, look at the options, QPRS, option B is the right answer. Question 90. Select the correct indirect form of the given sentence. So given sentence is in direct form. The sage said, man proposes and God disposes. Right? So while writing in indirect form, we have to add that. The sage said that. Remove the inverted comma. The sage said that, even the comma. Right? So remove both inverted comma and comma. So it becomes the sage said that, man proposes and God disposes. Right? Therefore, look at the options. The sage said that, man proposes and God disposes. Option A is the right answer. Whereas the remaining option, the sage said that, man propose. So this is wrong. Man proposes. Right? Even in the second part, God dispose. So which is wrong. It should be God disposes. Whereas in option C, the sage said that, man proposed, which is wrong. Proposed is wrong. Right? So also disposed. Whereas in option D, the sage said that man had proposed. So which is wrong. And God had disposed, which is also wrong. Right? Therefore, option A is the right answer, which is indirect form of the given sentence. Question 91. Choose the word that can substitute the given group of words. One who hates institution of marriage is called misogamist. Option D is the right answer. Whereas option A, coquette. Coquette refers to a woman who flirts with men. Right? Woman who flirts with men. Flirts with men to gain attention. Whereas option B, so pedantic. Pedantic refers to a person who is overly concerned with minor details and rules. So who is overly concerned with minor details. Whereas option C, polyglot. Polyglot refers to a person who knows and speaks multiple languages. So knows and speaks multiple languages. Multiple languages. Therefore, the one who hates institution of marriage is called misogamist. Option D is the right answer. Question 92. Improve the underlined part of the sentence. Choose no improvement as an answer if the sentence is grammatically correct. A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lived on. Here, lived on is wrong word, right? It should be lives on, right? Therefore, option B is the right answer, right? So it will be expressed in simple present tense. So a man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. Lives on, right? However, the sentence also requires a preposition to show how the idea continues to exist. The correct preposition in this case is on, which means to continue to exist or be active, right? Therefore, to continue to exist or be active to indicate that. So the correct preposition is on. Therefore, so an idea lives on. Option D is the correct answer. Question 93. Select the most appropriate meaning of the given idiom. Slap on the wrist. Slap on the wrist is an idiom that means to give a mild punishment for a wrongdoing. It is not a severe punishment, but rather a warning or a reminder to the person to behave better in the future. For example, the teacher gave the student a slap on the wrist for not completing his homework on time. Therefore, slap on the wrist, the appropriate meaning is a mild punishment, option D. Whereas option A, wild with excitement. So this means to be very excited or enthusiastic about something. Say for example, the children were wild with excitement when they saw the circus animals. So it is very excited, meaning is very excited or enthusiastic about something. Whereas second one, misunderstand each other. So this means to not understand each other's words or actions correctly. For example, the two friends had a misunderstanding and stopped talking to each other, right? Whereas option C, criticize someone strongly and angrily. So this means to express disapproval or dissatisfaction with someone's behavior in a harsh manner. For example, the boss criticized the employee strongly and angrily for not meeting the deadline. Therefore, slap on the wrist, meaning is a mild punishment. Option D is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 94. Identify the segment in the sentence which contains a grammatical error. If there is no error, then select the option no error. And it just recently awarded $1 million contract that reeks of corruption. So here students, there is no error. Therefore, we have to go for option D. Right? So the sentence is in the simple past tense and all the words are used correctly in their respective places. So the subject it. So this is subject. Subject it is followed by the verb awarded. This is verb, right? In the past tense. And the object is $1 million contract, right? $1 million contract is the object. Is placed correctly after the verb. The relative pronoun that is used correctly to introduce the subordinate clause, that reeks of corruption, right? Therefore, so the relative pronoun that is relative pronoun. Therefore, the correct answer is option 4. There is no error. Question 95. Choose the incorrectly spelt word among 4. Option C. It should be S-H-O-U-T, shout. Right? So, shout means to speak or call out loudly, often in a forceful or sudden way. Right? For example, I heard someone shout my name from across the street. Therefore, so option C is incorrectly spelt word, whereas option A, bloom. So it is spelled correctly. It means to produce flowers or to come into full development. For example, the flowers in the garden are starting to bloom, right? Which is correct here. Whereas gloomy means dark, dim or depressing, right? Dark, dim or depressing. For example, the weather outside is gloomy or overcast, whereas option D, broom. So it is a cleaning tool used to sweep floors. For example, I need to grab the broom and sweep the dirt on the kitchen floor. Therefore, option C is spelled incorrectly. Therefore, shout. It should be shout. So we have to pick option C. Question 96 to 100 are based on the below information, right? So based on the below paragraph, here is the direction. In the following passage, some of the words have been deleted. Read the passage carefully and select the correct answer for the given blank out of the 4 alternatives. So here, let us read out the passage. Many fruits and vegetables change dash as they ripen. So here, select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank number 1. So options are shape, clothes, color, and size. So many fruits and vegetables change color. So option C is the correct answer. So change color as they ripen, right? So option C is the right answer. Moving further, question number 97. So here it should be color in blank 1. Right? So as they ripen. For example, tomatoes, strawberries, and red bell peppers all change from green to red. Color is just one way along with size, texture, and smell that you can tell if a fruit or vegetable is dash to be harvested or eaten. So it is ready to be, so that you can tell if the fruit or vegetable is ready to be harvested or eaten. So for 97, question number 97, option D is the right answer, right? So moving further, so question number 98. So this should be ready in blank 2. Right? Imagine a factory that dash strawberries into plastic containers. So that dash strawberries. So that packs. Option A is the right answer. Right? So that packs strawberries into plastic containers to be dash. So for that, let us go to question number 99. Right? So question number 99. So into plastic containers to be dashed to grocery stores across the country. So to be shipped off, option B, right? So for question number 99, option B is the right answer, right? So to be shipped off to grocery stores across the country. Moving further, question number 100. So it might be useful to have a machine that automatically dash any green strawberries that were picked before they were ripe. So that automatically rejects any green strawberries, right? Option D is the right answer. So that automatically rejects any green strawberries that were picked before they were ripe. Or you might want a machine on the farm that automatically recognizes strawberries by color and only picks the red ones to begin with. Therefore, so for question number 100, option D is the right answer, which is rejects. With this, I'm completing this paper. If you want to practice all the questions from this paper and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. I wish you a very best of luck for your future exams.